All good?
All good.
Yep, all good.
Sweet. I reckon what we might do, just one thing, just in terms of that, while we are on LinkedIn, because it is one of the things we'll talk about, but we don't act as you. But I don't know whether you do this yourself, Danny, in terms of connecting with people. We often talk about, for instance, City of Melbourne, right? So you're basically in the City of Melbourne. So if you were to go in the search up the top there in LinkedIn and just go City of Melbourne. I've got a background in local government, so I use City of Melbourne just because they've got economic development people, right? So, and economic development people, their job is to make sure that businesses, they look after them. Okay. So you might as well follow it, right? That's the first thing. Is that so it does appear in your feed if there's anything around the business side of things. But then you'll see how they've got 1,536 employees, right? Including, it looks like you've got quite a few that there's some crossover, right? So if you click on that above the more.
Oh. Yep.
And so, for instance, Sally Cap, right? She's the Lord Mayor. So you could click on Sally, you connect, and add a note. And you just say, they love being called by their name, so just go, "Hi, Mayor Sally."
Oh, God. One-handed here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. We'll only do one of these, but this is a strategy you can use, right? Because you could use this for a brand. You could use this for councils, whatever. "Hi, Mayor Sally. I run..." Actually, do it like a text, so or just one line. Sorry to do that to you, but then we're going to get you just to copy it, just so you remember you've done it. So,
sorry, mate.
So yeah, just
hi,
Mayor Sally, comma. It's keep knocking down.
Because the shift, I'm pressing enter. So
I run a Melbourne-based business.
Fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And would like to connect and stay in touch.
Sorry, mate.
No, as I said, this is your last little bit of hard yakka. And connect and stay in touch. Full stop. Kind regards.
Yep.
Kind regards, comma, Danny. She'll be able to see what business it is, so you don't really need to say ID for me. So just go send. Actually, just before you hit send, just copy it and paste it, and then you could use that sort of simple message. It's just more as a reminder, but also if you go to other people in the council, what we often tell people to go looking for in the council, as I said, is those economic development, the CEO, those sort of ones. So now you can hit send on that one, but yeah, basically you don't have to retype it each time, right? So you just have to make sure you remember to update the. So you got, for instance, chief executive officers,
pretty good.
Chief digital officer. Those sort of ones that make a lot of sense for them to know of you, right? And as I said, and there are certain people that work there, but you've also mentioned, the sorts of corporate businesses that you want to, sort of that you think would take advantage from working with iD4me, and so you'd search that business, and then you just see who the people are. Yeah, National Australia Bank. They're going to have a lot of employees, but at the same time, so 29,000. You can see, just out of interest, I'll show you what you might be able to do here, because you can actually filter it down. So, it's straight. Even you don't even need to straight away. A lot of the time, the more high-profile ones are going to come up anyway. So Anna Marinkovic, right? business direct and small business in NAB. So again, you can click on her. See how it's got follow. You don't want to follow her. You want to there's 3 dots here on the more on the right hand side next to follow on the over there. You just go. Hang on.
There's
Connect. Yeah, underneath message Anna. You just go same thing. Add a note. And you can just do paste. In fact, even here, you could basically, you could say, hi, Anna. And in this case, you'd go,
one N.
Oh, yeah, just one N. Yeah, sorry. Good pick up, Anthony. I run a Melbourne-based people search business, you might want to call it. Right. So again, you might want to copy that one's probably a little bit more, just gives a little bit more detail. So again, that might be one you're going to use more often to tell people what it does. So if you copy and paste that again, at least you've got it.
Still online.
Online business. Yeah, that makes sense.
In the finance world, there's different types of
correct. So copy and paste that again. So you've got it, but you could use that for anybody, right? Realistically, all you're doing, the only intent of this is just to connect with people in the first place, right? The next thing, it's and you could do that all day long, and that's great, but it doesn't mean much unless you do anything else, right? So the other thing is, the next step would be you ask people for help, right? Oh, hi Anna, this business, I run a fairly unique business. Can you point me in the right direction who it is in NAB that I might be best talking to, right? Just to have a conversation about this sort of functionality. It's a different thing to Mayor Sally. So when Mayor Sally connects, you'd say, oh, thanks for connecting, Mayor Sally. Just wanting to know what sort of assistance is available to businesses like mine. So in other words, it's the next step, and neither step is about selling them anything. The first step is just about connecting with them. The second step is just about asking for their help. The third step is once they come back and they're saying, great, okay, well, is there a best way for me to get in touch with such and such or whatever? You know what I mean? So that's the process, right? And so clearly with that sort of process, there's an element of less is more. You don't need to connect with 1,000 people. You just want to connect with the people that can get you to the people that you want to connect with, if that makes sense, right? So in other words, at NAB, how many steps is it going to take you to get to who you need to be connected to probably, right? So, and even with something like that, so I don't know, I saw that Steve is booking a time, right? So that might be the step with that person, right? So it could be Anna says, oh, I'd be happy to have a chat with you, right? Oh, cool. Okay, well, let's make a time. We'll catch up, right? So, in other words, all we sort of talk to people about is don't think the connection is it, right? The connection is just your starting point. It just saves you from ever having to do a cold call. And I'm sure, you're well and truly across all that, right? So yeah.
No, I wasn't. I actually wasn't. I'm really glad that you said that.
Yeah. So it sort of really, as I said, it makes the need. So you really never have to cold call anybody at the end of the day. Basically, it's just about sort of getting connected with people and then going through. People will often tell you, nah, well, I'm probably not the one or whatever the case might be, but at least you're kind of down the path.
Yeah, so she's got connections, like this guy here, he works at the ANZ and he was one of my clients.
Yep.
So she's got connections that know what I do and who I am. So now she can look into that and say, okay, yeah, I know these guys do.
So you would know, and particularly if you're wanting to move in that world, you can have up to 5,000. Well, actually, you can have up to 20,000 connections, I think. So, and it's about connecting with those people that are going to help position you, right, with whatever you want to do next. So that's stuff that you could do for yourself, and I think you'll be perfectly fine in there. Actually, you know what we didn't do, Anthony, as well?
You're going to set up Hootsuite?
Well, we can probably do that, but on Danny's LinkedIn profile, it was still showing. It didn't have the icon, so we got to make sure he's connected to his own company, right? Yep. So if we go down and I think so, if you scroll down, Danny.
Yeah.
and see, and then there'll be a just slightly above this, there'll be a there's a pencil there, so chief executive, right?
Mhm.
But it doesn't recognise that you're the company at the moment. It's giving a blank. There's no logo there, right? So you just need to type in there and just do get rid of the .me, and it should pick up. So scroll down a little bit. Okay, so click in the company in that part there.
No, yeah, shit. Yeah, I got you. That'll get there again.
Pencil on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go into that part there.
There it is.
Yeah. And that's you below, right? So click on that. Yep. And then you got your logo there. So just save that. Being called Chief Executive Officer is fine. So so if you hit that save there, yeah. There you go. And so that just puts that in there for you
I
now.
can change that. I don't mind changing whatever.
Yeah, so what you could do with the I think it probably self-employed doesn't look great. Just click on the pencil. Just make it full-time, not self-employed. Makes you a bit small, right? So just click on that. Yeah, that's it. And just go save. All right. Anthony, how about you take us through? We'll go with these ads, and I'm happy I'll help a little bit as well. But let's go to Ads Manager. And as I said, I think then the rest of it we can sort of talk through with Tony. So if you click back on your Facebook, Tony, on the left-hand side. So it's next to LinkedIn. It's on the right.
Tony or Danny?
Danny. You were thinking about
Tony.
Did I say Tony?
Yeah. We spoke to a Tony just recently. That's why.
Tony, Dan. That's my bad, Danny. Sorry about that.
Right.
What did I call you initially when I misheard your message? I called you something else. Anyway, my bad. That's twice now. So what do they say? Three times, and you can really have a good crack at me.
All right. So we're gonna. Do we type in Facebook Ads Manager, Steve, or can we go in from
Have you ever done any promoted posts on this before?
Yeah.
I say, how would you normally go to your Ads Manager? Do you know how you normally go in?
It normally just tells you here that you can go straight in. Create an ad.
Would usually say.
So maybe right click on that, see where that takes us out of interest. Right click, open link in new tab. Well, that may just take us, and let's see what happens with that.
Yeah.
It's not my normal strategy, but we'll just see what happens. Click on that tab now on the right. I think it's possibly be the same page. We'll see. No, it is. Yeah, so I think, Anthony, as you said, get rid of everything after the / up the top and just go Ads Manager. So right in your URL. Yep.
Yeah.
I've got it here. Got one there.
Oh, no, that's Google.
That's Google.
Oh, this is different.
Yeah. And then just ADS Manager.
Highlighted something on the side. Yeah, I've used it before.
Yeah.
Didn't do much. You can take over.
So you just exit that. You probably need to update your details or something.
Okay. This may be because we're restricted. What's that? Have you had things? See details. What's going on here? What have you done, Tony?
Yeah,
Danny. Jesus, now you've got me thinking. Danny.
Bob.
Stress it out, Steve. It's
What's happened here? It's usually because
the advertising protocols. Yeah.
Usually it's but usually it's just the on you because you don't use too far. Yeah, just to add. Can I get you to do that? Do you know how to do that with your authenticator? All you do is use the so just turn on 2-factor. Once you've done it once, that's it usually. So go to your phone and there's an authenticator app.
I've got one.
Yeah, so go authenticator app.
Xero and everyone else.
Yeah, that's right. I use it for Xero and Facebook. They're the only two I think that I need to have.
Xero. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you now on the left-hand side, see it's got authentication app. If you click on use authentication app on the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm. Do I scan it?
Scan it.
Yeah, if you can.
Why not? Got a scan to go into a restaurant nowadays and everything
Exactly.
else.
Yeah, it's become a QR codes. I used to think, oh yeah, no one knows how to use them.
You want
Now
to add the
everybody has
token?
to.
Yeah, got it. Done.
Done.
Oh,
Okay, so
beautiful.
then you just go continue.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting this a bit now. So that sort of because it's always a bit scary when you get sort of you're blocked out and you're not allowed to use, and you often got to work out what the heck it's the reason, right? So I'm glad the reason was just because you needed two-factor authentication. So that should be
We're on.
be fine now. So if you go to on the left-hand side then now and just refresh this page and see how we go here.
Not restricted anymore.
Yep.
Lovely.
And so let's just do you want me to talk through this bit, Anthony?
I think I can do the create a saved audience bit.
Oh yeah, but probably what we do is need to update the name of this account and all that sort of stuff first.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You talk through this.
I'll do this little bit if that's okay. So let's go the 9 dots next to Facebook. So it's a bit similar to Google in that way. And let's go click on Ads Manager on the left where it's got shortcuts up the top. Shortcuts and then Ads Manager. Yeah.
Yep.
So the first thing I normally do, Anthony, is just get this URL. So you can see, so it's Facebook Ads Manager, Manage Campaigns, and it's everything in front of the and tool. So it finishes with then 261, right? So up the top. Yeah.
You want that?
So you don't need the and tool, but everything else will grab, yeah.
And put it into Basecamp?
Yeah. And yeah,
that's not
next one over on the right, yeah. And remember, Anthony, all we're going to do is put ourselves on this, so then you can do the rest at your end anyway. So that was the first thing, is just to make sure we've got that part. Yep. Now we'll do that, Danny, although what I want to do as well is just update the naming on this. So I think if you go just to call it the business name rather than Danny. So if you go those 9 dots again on the left-hand side, and down below you've got billing. Mm-hmm. I reckon billing's usually where you could. And on that payment settings on the right-hand side, if you just click on payment settings.
I've got to change the payment stuff on this too.
Oh, it's always good. We can help you with that. That's fine. So scroll down, see if it's got details of. Scroll down a little bit on this.
Yeah, mate. One-handed job here.
Oh yeah, sorry. Is that one of the tougher skills, probably? Okay, no.
I think we have to go.
So further down. So underneath your profiles, see above the pages, there's something that looks like, I don't know, cards and things, or actually maybe under the add accounts. So yeah, click on add accounts for me. Yeah, that one. And here we are. This is what I was after. Yep. So at the top, I just want you to call this, instead of having Danny Georgia Kalidas.
Oh,
yeah.
Georgia
not very good. iD4me.
Yep.
And then same down, so you can copy and paste or just type it in again where it says business name. Yeah, and scroll down a little bit further. And then you probably put your suite address or your Collins. And then your ABNs is required nowadays, so you might want to put that in there too.
I've got to find it. Hang on.
Yep, no worries. Yeah, I think at your end, Anthony, then you can do the so normally naming, and then making sure we get on the ads account. So we'll do the invite next, and then basically once we're on the ads account, then you can basically take the controls a bit, right? So for the other parts. Cool. That looks like it's updated that. And then on the right, it's got add people. So just a matter of adding. So because we're connected, you should be able to add Anthony T. There he is. Advertisers fine. That's all. That's good.
You sure?
Yeah, we don't need admin. Advertisers fine. Whoop. There he is. Yep. Confirm. Yep. Cool.
Done.
Done. Yep. So let's close that one up. And I reckon that's it. We don't even. There's no. We'll just. It's not. Once we're already connected, I think we'll automatically have access to that. So what I'll get you to do is just go back to Basecamp now. On the top left, and I would hit add comment. Basically, so scroll down a little bit further. Oh yes, which is hard. It's right at the bottom. There you go. Add this comment.
Saves it all. Yeah.
And that's it. So now it's in there, and we've got it right. And I reckon for now you can stop sharing, and then Anthony, let's hand over for you. Let's segue across to you.
Yep.
Oh, do you want me to stop sharing so that Anthony takes over?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So you just hit that stop share down below. Awesome. Yep.
Is it done? Yep.
Yep.
You're eating. Oh, yeah. I'm jealous.
Anthony's got a new computer now, so back in the day, this would have been a bit tough. It's all pretty good now. So you just click on that one. So you'll have all the other stuff down below. What you can do, you've already put everything in there anyway, right? Okay. So why don't we start with where we initially spoke about? Let's go to that 1,000 faces, and let's pick a photo that we like. Oh, it's on Basecamp, yeah. So I think there's the but it was just the search detail that we put up the top. There it is.
Because they're AI generated faces.
Oh, yeah, images, yeah.
Yeah. The one I liked, if you scroll down a bit more, because I picked one the other day I really liked.
This one?
Try that. Open that up. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The only thing with that one is it's a square image.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
So we it's better if we can get a rectangle, that's all, because of the landscape. You know how we use landscape. So that one there, which is similar, I think it's that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same one, I think.
Yeah, that seems like it's the same one. So if you click on that, it'll take us to where it's on a website. But just maybe just right click save as and put it in the Dropbox, Anthony, yeah?
Yeah. That's all right. Just
Yeah, that'll do. You could call it cover
call it cover.
for now. That would look good underneath that billboard, that search page too. Okay. Right, cool. Then what we could do, Anthony, is go to we just work our way across, right? So let's start with the LinkedIn company.
Yeah.
And let's go this one. So basically we're going to go admin tools, drop down. And where is it? Where do we edit this page? Actually, in fact, maybe if you just take your cursor over the cover image, does it enable you to edit it or no?
Nah, I was trying to do it before, and I just couldn't see settings.
Products, home. Yeah, it's got to be in. Click on admin tool again. It must be in. It's weird. Settings is manage admin.
Let me just click
on page on this.
No.
Oh, you know what?
Viewers member.
You're not a super admin.
That's
right. So yeah, maybe if so yeah, you know what?
What are we on? Is this LinkedIn?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I can actually do it because you've made me a super admin, Danny. I can actually add him as well as a super admin. Right. So give me a second. Yeah. I'll go in there. Yeah, I knew there was one reason why at times you do need super admin on the pages. I forgot.
Well, now we know.
Now we know.
For sure.
Exactly. Right, iD4me.
Because we still need to add Twitter to account management.
Okay, cool. So you now should be good to go in there, Anthony.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. To be one of the best pictures you could ever use is because it's always going to work out fine. It doesn't, cool. No matter what size or space.
You're never going to get fined either.
Yeah.
Maybe do it when there's no young kids in it, which is probably that one.
Like that one? How do you like that?
Yeah, whatever you like.
Yeah.
I like the one with the guy with the hat. Go down.
Down a bit more?
Up, sorry.
Up a bit.
I was got a hat on, so it's cool.
Okay, yeah. Let's go with that. Cool.
Perfect.
All right. And then I reckon we could probably go edit page again, Anthony.
I'll just get a glass of water. I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. Just on page info on the left-hand side under header. So I think we'll leave the name as iD4me.me, although let's just make it a capital D. Yeah. In fact, you know what? Because that's just the name, let's just make it iD4me. Yeah. The URL, if we scroll up, the URL can stay as id.me, right? What the heck? Why is that thing staying there?
Things bugger off. There we go.
Okay. So iD_me. That's okay. Yep.
It's okay.
So, yeah, and the tagline, let's see if you go to Basecamp now and remember what he used as his detail. So we'll go people search engine, state-of-the-art search. So see how he got there, people search engine. Contact today, copy that. And get rid of all the rest of it. It's only 68, right? But just get rid of that. Yeah. Okay. So you know what we're going to need to do? What we can do is basically let's just go state of the art. Let's see what happens with if we were to just write state of the art. search engine. So you could probably still have your little meridian sort of graph thing, right? So it's a good little hack you've got. I don't even know how to do that. You already
what you do, just
right
click emoji and
emojis and
symbols. I think you can do it on the Android computer too. So you don't need to go onto that website.
Yeah. I reckon it is further up. It could even be near the globes.
It's down here, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Sorry. So, state of the art search engine, and see what else is missing on the other on the. We get to global records of
global records of names, addresses, phone numbers.
See, you've already got that a couple of times. So if you go global records, yeah,
names.
okay, state of the art search engine, global records of name. Get rid of that and. So actually get rid of it. I reckon you could probably of names, addresses, phone numbers, and maybe do plus instead of or even dot dot dot
So
plus
one of the
more.
unique things about it is that we link people's IDs to their social profile, and that's the message that you need to tell people.
Okay.
That's the
State of the
differentiator
art
with
search
that.
engine that shifts through. Okay, well, is that on the that was that thing? So if you go back to Basecamp, is that sort of the last part there? And
No,
many other files. Okay.
No.
Hang
on, one sec.
Go to the website, Anthony.
If you go to the website and you go to the what is iD4me.
Yeah, scroll down.
With custom search tools and cross-referencing technologies, you will have access to unlimited social profiles globally. Because what we're doing, what we're unique in, is that we can get a personal information and then link it to a social identity.
Yeah. Often that's still going to be as a result of phone and email, right? It's a bit like what we've been doing today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the differentiator in our business is that
digital record matches a digital record.
Yep.
I think the I think we need. Let's put the connect today in front of the other stuff, Anthony. So where you got the connect today. Although I think the main point is when you go to. So I think it's find people, right? At the top, you just say find people. So in front, say find people because we're saying search engine in there.
If you go to the homepage of iD4me,
yeah,
and you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see the three advantages.
Yeah. Okay.
Why people use it.
Yeah. Just click back on up the top. Yeah. So I think that, right, find lost connections or verify a person's identity. That's a better catch, right?
Yeah.
So find lost people, right? So copy all that.
Even if you scroll down a bit more, just scroll down to all the way to the end. They're the three major points.
I reckon, though, it doesn't explain it quite as well as that line does.
Yeah, okay.
Because
find lost connection, verify person's identity. So copy all that.
Yeah.
Oh, because it says usernames and everything. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So
where do you want me to paste it?
I get rid of everything that's there at the moment. Just put it after that. Yeah. Just go paste. See how much. Yeah, and even photos, and that's it. Right. So find lost connections, or verify a person's identity using names, phone numbers, addresses, usernames, or even photos.
Is that all of it?
That's it. I reckon.
That's
and when it hits,
all of it.
and when it's 120 and 120, you stick with it. So copy all of that. Anthony, just paste that into Basecamp. You'll have the next lot of comments, right? So, yeah. And then what we can then do is basically when we've got 160, we'll say, let's connect, blah, 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 right? So we'll start to talk about, a couple of those other add-ons, right?
Yeah.
Which we can do on the other one. But let's save this for now on LinkedIn. Cool. And so let's go. Buttons is going to be fine, but you can click on that. It would just be just copy and paste to make sure it's got, I think it's HTTPS now, not HTTP. So go to the website and just copy and paste it from the website. Yeah. Yep. And you can save that one because that's just your overview one. We'll probably can leave the overview, or they just click on overview. Let's see what it is. It might be that we make it so actually while it's in there, just paste again that URL for the website. Where you got the description, let's just go to the homepage instead of using this stuff. Maybe copy all that stuff because that may have come off the website. But we want to have consistent copywriting from website to your socials, right? So copy and paste that into down below, right? So just say old about or LinkedIn about, yeah. That's probably all right. Mostly, does that look similar to the website to you in terms of what you've done?
Exactly the same thing.
It's exactly the same. Okay, well, that's all we want to do. So there's nothing for us to worry about there, Anthony. Let's just go now back to LinkedIn.
A few typos there. I think
and scroll down. We've got it in information technology 2 to 10, privately held 1-300 number. Awesome. Specialities, a lot of stuff there. Although that social is not spelt right. So social matching. So just add a specialty down below. Just write social matching. It's actually missing person is also needs to be done again.
Yeah. Where do we do that?
Scroll down and where it's got add a specialty on the right hand side.
Oh, here.
And startup's not right either.
Social, what was it? Social matching.
Social matching. Enter.
And missing person.
Missing persons, I reckon.
Persons.
Yeah, enter and then startup.
Startup.
Yeah. There you go. And to be honest, you got more in there than what most people have. So
what's batch wash?
Oh, that's for data washing.
Batch. Right. So that's correct, isn't it? So I think
that's correct.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go save there then. What was that?
Data washing.
You want data wash?
Yeah. I think that'll do.
Cool. Save. Locations. I think you got a couple of locations, right? Do you want to add the other one now?
The one here, yeah.
Yeah. So add.
You can get rid of the other one.
Yeah. So let's add this one, and then once we've added this one, then you can change it, flip it around. So I knew it would be handy to do that copy and paste the address, Anthony.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Level 5. That's correct, isn't it? You do it like that?
Yeah.
The zip code's wrong, 3,000.
It's doing
Florida. Figured up Melbourne in Florida.
You can just click and make that the primary now, and then just go save.
Could delete the second one
if you want to delete the other one. Yeah.
Delete it.
Yep, that's it.
Done. Yep.
And then hashtags, identity, skip trace, debt collection. You think are they the best?
Yeah. Missing persons.
So often, because you can only use three, right? So I often one of them should probably be iD4me.
Oh, there you go.
So I'd probably, let's redo this, right? So we know it was identity, skip, trace, did it? But none of those really feature in our terminology, right, at the moment. So I would do ID for me, just one word. ID for me, yep. And then I reckon get rid of debt collections for now. I would do people search.
You want capital P, lowercase p?
It'll knock it down anyway. So just click on it.
Okay.
And then the other thing is I think the ID tracing that you talked about, or something along those lines. What's in our other words where we talk about it
That's
on
called
the
skip tracing, missing persons,
identification,
ID verification.
ID verification. Yeah, do that one. ID verification. Perfect. Yeah, I think, and then hit save on those ones, and maybe copy and paste them, each of them, just into Basecamp, Anthony. Yeah. Sweet. All right. I think that's got us to the bottom of the LinkedIn company. Just close that again. Just go, no thanks for now. While we're in here, Danny, because we're probably not going to come back necessarily into here. Just want to show you one thing. So see how Anthony can invite 100 credits every month to follow this company. You can just do Adrian, Anthony. It's much more powerful for you to do this. Invite all of your connections to follow this company, and as I said, strategically, it'll you'll start to get greater reach because of this than what you do through other organic things, right? So you already follow it, so you're probably on it. Cool. So that's how you do that, to invite people to the company.
So that's LinkedIn. Which part of it?
That's your LinkedIn company. It just means that people will see the posts if they're following you, right? Or a percentage of them at least.
Cool. Yep.
All right. Just because it's there and it's slightly different URL, Anthony, maybe do view as a member. And then just copy and paste that again. So that's kind of zhuzhed now. So you could get rid of everything after the question mark or with the question mark. Okay, let's just go and zhuzh the Facebook now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so start with that top right, edit. Not that, well, yeah, we'll go here as well. Yeah, do the edit button. You need to upload a photo. Not that one.
It's not it?
No, not in the cover.
I thought...
Just go cancel. Yeah.
Oops.
This saves, by Anthony doing this now, it saves me and Anthony time later. At the top, 100K.
Faces. There we go.
There you go. Yep.
Let's have a look at this.
So this will look quite good. So
cool, man.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. And
but the logo hasn't changed.
And then just refresh the page, Anthony, and then we'll put a slightly longer detail behind that picture you've just done. So scroll down.
Yep.
And just go edit here. And now go and copy that other message that we've got as Here we are. Find lost connections, verify, and copy. Yeah. Full stop. And then now we're going to put some other stuff, right? So we always want to get people, for you, Danny, just so you know, we always want to we're always, doesn't matter what post we're doing, we're always wanting to learn more or inquire, right?
Yeah.
So what we'll just say is I like that sort of connect. Was it connect now or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
connect now.
Connect now exclamation. And was it yeah? And then just go call 1-800 and whatever the 1-800 number is. Might have to go to the website.
I'll just tell you, mate. Just 1 sec. Oh, you got it there. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Or visit. And then copy and paste the website. Just go back to that connect now. Sorry, to the website, I should say. Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah.
So maybe let's go, instead of saying connect, just for consistency, let's just say
connect today.
Yeah, today. That's right. Today. To learn more and sign up. Full stop. And then just to use those hashtags underneath as well. And now copy all of that, and that's your kind of long, sort of medium size about and contact detail too, yeah? Yep, sweet.
Finish editing.
Yep. And then you can do the logo, I reckon.
It's already there.
Probably just paste. I reckon you can leave all that on that as well. It's fine. Yep. And then let's actually go through this, Anthony, because we've got the keys now. So let's step through the scroll down to the bottom of this one on the left-hand side. Edit page info. Sorry, edit page info first. Yeah. iD4me. So I reckon we want to call it iD4me, not the .me. So just do a capital D. See if it asks you now if you want. So usually then scroll down a little bit further. Yep. There you go. Request change. Request change. Yep.
Exit.
No. Request change.
Request change.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because for some reason it didn't do it before. Look, it's not happy with it, right? You know why? It doesn't like the capital letter the way we've done the thingy. So maybe do iD4me. Just put it as a capital, right? So if that's what it wants it to be, that's okay. That's what often does happen, right? Because it wants to capitalize the first letter. Now in the description, just click in the description, and we're going to update that. There you go. Now go request change. Okay, so it's not happy. So we're going to have to. So don't worry. Just go back to iD4me.me. Then I guess. No, this part's fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, got you.
Copying.
All right. Now this description. Do you just want?
Yeah, with everything without the hashtags, probably. Oh. Okay. Looks like it's happy. Yep. Cool. categories. I see it's got one. What else? So we got software company, but do we want to do something along the lines of what happens if you write identification? See if some of those things we tried. No.
Identity? No. What about debt collection?
Debt could be one, yeah. Yeah, collection was there. If you do collection.
Yeah, collection agency.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then what about missing people?
Yeah, missing people will be good.
No.
Person, PER.
Oh, yeah, missing person, maybe, yeah. What happens if you just write missing and see if anything comes up for missing?
Comes up mission, fishing.
No, okay.
Mining. What were the hashtags? What was the other hashtag? It was, yeah, we've done them. Right.
What happens if you write search?
Search.
Market research consultant. What about just professional service?
Skip trace. Unreal.
Business service. Oh, it's just got local service, but it's kind of local service makes it too small.
Business service.
Go with that.
Skip trace.
But I think you can only do 3. It won't let you do more than that.
Okay.
And I think that's a little bit too.
That won't come up. Yeah.
Too industry talk. Yep. All right. Cool. Scroll down. Phone number's all good. You're happy with that? Accounts at iD4me is your main, is your kind of visible. Just copy and paste that, Anthony, so we remember that when we're doing anything sort of more public, so it's not always Danny. It's only Danny's got the more private stuff, but the public stuff goes to this accounts. Yeah.
Correct.
Because realistically, you could actually have call, email, or visit if we really wanted to do it. But yeah. So scrolling down. Do you want to update that address? Collins Street. Probably just won't be able to have that level 5 in front of the 4-4. Yeah. Maybe put it in brackets after or something, or and you're going to have to drag it. See how the red dot at the moment is sitting in near Richmond.
Okay. Where do you drag it?
So just zoom in, and Danny, Jesus, Danny's going to guide us.
Johnny.
Oh, he's Collins.
So you're going to Collins Street.
Yeah, and then zoom in a little bit closer, and you're getting there.
That's on the corner of William and Collins. Keep going a bit there, yeah.
So right here, there's Williams.
Yep, it's right there. That's it. That's the spot.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Okay. Scrolling down. Service area, I'd write Greater Melbourne or Melbourne to start with. Some places call it Greater Melbourne. Let's just call it Melbourne, sorry. And then you can put all those same ones you did for Google. Is Melbourne, Sydney. There's it.
Sydney.
Yep.
There's
Vegas.
Here.
Yep. Hobart, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Tasmania doesn't exist.
There you go. Cool. And we just got always open is fine. Scrolling down. Operating as usual. And there is a privacy policy, so just go to the website and click on privacy policy and paste it in there. Scroll down to the bottom. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, just copy and paste a lot, or just
Yep,
the
that's
URL?
it. Yeah, just copy that. That's all you need to do. Yep. Scroll down. And that's it, I think. Enter other accounts, so you could just write, all you need to do is copy the last part of the / on Instagram. Oh, you're going to need to sign out.
What was the email?
Instagram there it is. Yep. So it's iD4me.me.
That's all. I'll just copy that, don't I?
Yeah, but you might as well sign out and get in now, because that's going to be the next thing, isn't it? Going to be trying to connect it. Just make sure it's doing what it's got. So
What's going on here? Not letting me click.
instead of log into an existing account, oh yeah. So you're going to have
ID.
ID.me, and then copy and paste your password. Yep. Just show it if you like, but anyway, looks like it's going to be all right. Yeah, save and save. Cool, but yeah, now you can just use the iD4me.me and put that into Facebook. Yeah, you don't need all the other stuff. Yep, cool. Just get rid of all the www and just have iD4me.me. Get rid of the / the backslash, I should say. Yeah, and get rid of everything in front of the ID for me. It just clicks straight away, so it recognizes it.
Yeah.
It's basically knows the link, and you do the same for Twitter. So then add, plus, and then drop down box, call it Twitter, and just sign out of that one. And then
that's what it is, isn't it?
I don't think
iD4me _me.
Yeah.
Capital D.
Okay, cool. Just go to profile on it. Yeah.
Now we change stuff on our settings in Google. Would that affect my Google Maps in my website?
Oh, it won't actually have a map until you're because it's not searchable at the moment. So your Google Map, once it's verified, you'll have a Google Map. So that'll change because we'll update. We've got the new address that we've put in. That makes anyway. We're working our way across, so we'll talk about that if you like, and just so you can and maybe we'll go ask again. Yeah, so this one here, you probably you'll bring that phone up after the photos, and there's going to be no need to have the website because it's already down. Cool. Get rid of that. Yep. Connect today. Cool. Yeah, that's fine because the website's going to be below. Then the location is Melbourne. You might have to write Melbourne, Vic, Australia.
All right. Yeah.
The birthday's there and there, so we can just go save. Sweet. And you were just going to use the you could probably push the connect back one space, yeah? Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then Anthony, you're just going to put the username into Facebook. Yep. It's easier watching, isn't it, Danny?
Yeah, it's good.
That's this one, yeah?
Yeah. That's it. And no need to have the ad in front. That's it. Sweet. That's it. Just leave it at that. That 4 is good. If you then go back to the page on the left-hand side, just click on page. Yeah. Awesome job. And then, you were just going to, instead of contact us, let's go learn more. Edit button. Yeah. Great. And then did you want to see how you went with the Instagram side of things now, Anthony? So if you go on the left-hand side and see how it's the settings, so go to settings and see what happens. I got a feeling it's all okay, but I could be wrong. Yeah, go review connection here. Continue. And then continue. Yeah, that's good now. See, because you've got the same, right? So yeah, we could got the logos in there so we could see it too. Yep, that should be good. You're in there, so yep. Just go show, yep, but it's all right. It's good. We do get this. This does become a stick sometimes, doesn't it? Just because when it's early doors. So let's see how we go here. Otherwise, we might jump back on. Yeah, security code. You're unallowed because you're only added to this page as an admin less than a week ago, right? So that means we might have to. We will go back to your Danny's sharing, and we'll have to try from there. Danny will have to do it, right? So
what do you want me to do?
So just maybe stop sharing. Let's do it now, Anthony. Let's go back and so if you just share your screen.
Yep.
You just want to talk it through, Anthony, where you were?
So back to Facebook. And
I don't think it's.
You've got Ads Manager here. Maybe just open Facebook as well somewhere else. So just.
Yeah, go back to your page, iD4me.
How do I find that again?
So if you just go to the house on the top. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And then it'll be on your left-hand side where your shortcuts, there it is, yep. And then scroll down where you are on the other side, left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
No, the left side of the page.
That one there. Yep.
Go to settings.
Yep.
And then scroll down again where you are.
There.
Yep. And Instagram.
Yep.
Review connection. Same thing like we did before. Continue. Continue. One more time. And confirm.
Do I have to put a password in? Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Should just be able to.
I need to go back and pick it up.
Yeah. Yep. Next one. Yep.
Because on my phone it's asked me for it also. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's just the ID with the $sign. Date.
Yeah. One. You forgot the I.
And now you may have a space at the end, so you can't have the space either.
What's going on here?
It's probably somewhere else. Yeah, you're going to have to go through it again. Yeah, so it probably opened up another box. That's okay.
One more confirm. Yep.
Didn't it want a password? Oh, yeah.
Just go paste, but just also go show before you go log in, because I think you may have just click in there and just make sure there's no space after the 0.
Yeah. At the end of the 2, click there.
That too.
No,
there.
no, the end of it. The end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you click the right arrow, what happens on your keyboard? Is there a space? If you move your cursor, can't really see.
No.
Okay, you're
No
sweet.
space.
Yeah, you're sweet. You just log in.
All right.
Done.
Happy days. Now done. Yep. Sweet as. All right. Now we're cooking. All right. So now I can take you off sharing, and I'll get
I'll share again.
I'll get you to share again. Awesome. So if you'll just be able to properly refresh now, Anthony, at your end. Awesome. Cool. And then I reckon for now we've got our page info. Just click on page templates and tabs. Actually, we've already done page info. Templates and tabs. What's it using? It's using a standard. Just go edit on that, and let's click on services. Yep, instead of standard. Click. Yeah, and then go apply template. Services, reviews, offers. Unless you've got offers, turn offers off. Until we've got more reviews, let's bring up photos and video. Bring up photos and videos above reviews. In fact,
do you want to get rid of events?
Yeah. For now, about can go right up to the top.
Yep.
Above services, yeah. And then photos can go under services. Videos can go under, yeah. And we don't really have a shop, so I just turn shop off as well. Scroll down. Guides, and jobs take off for now. Cool. Awesome. I reckon we don't need to do too much else on that for now. Just click back on the left-hand side, iD4me, so we look at the home page. Yeah. Yeah,
and just more.
Yeah, scrolling down. I reckon that's going to look good now. So that's all how we want to have it. That about's changing anyway, the way that it used to be. So that's not going to be there much longer. All right. Well, we're going to definitely affect that. I can see 21 reach. That's going to change pretty quickly, right? You'll start to probably look at thousands. It's fair to say, just so you know.
Good.
Yeah. Anyway, that's cool. All right. So that's funny. That's not got that enter phone number, so it's not picking up on the phone number. Just go click there, and just put that 1-800 number. It's actually down the bottom. It's already in that short. There you go.
Good.
Maybe because there's gaps. You've got gaps in it.
Yeah, and I think also you probably do need to put the 61 in front, so it knows what country. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, sweet.
It worked. Yeah, so
it closed it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So we can close that. Beautiful. All right. Sweet. All right. Let's hit. So Instagram. do we need to do a short for Instagram? I think so. If we go to Instagram on the right, edit profile, and yeah, so we can update that bio. I like the fact you did that. Didn't know you could do that.
No.
Scrolling down and do the little thing in there. Okay, yeah, just knock it back a space. Probably bring the phone. You might be able to have the phone number in there as well. Connect today, and then just okay. We'll see what goes in.
Up.
But I think often what happens is just try having it with just the phone number, Anthony, and then get or visit, blah blah blah. Get rid of the or visit, everything after the number, yeah, and then just try submit and see if that'll save.
It's got my mobile number
It's
there.
too much. Yeah, that's personal. That's not going to be shown, so that's fine. So what we might need to do is just have. It's probably better to have the. Let's.
I'll just put the number in so we don't lose that.
Yeah. Then go copy paste. And then put your little telephone in, your emoji, yeah,
right. You might be able to learn this too. Right click, and then emojis will come up.
I know, you're up to it. There you go, and it's even there, frequently used. Except that you took out the 1-800. You could probably get rid of that full stop and the space. Yeah, that should save, right? So let's try saving now. That should save because it should be
Let me
fine.
Copy and paste that.
What happened then?
Good. Perfect.
Okay. All right. Just so see what happens if you do. I think actually that's enough. That's 120. So 120 is our limit. So let's just click back on the profile and what it looks like on the right hand side. Right. Cool.
That's good.
Okay. And then let's leave that for now because that's all we need to do there. Let's just go Twitter. We'll do the same thing. This time you will be able to use the full. Oh, you already did that, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you're one step ahead. The blue is probably the right color to use as well because it is blue that it uses. Yep. So then let's go to Google My Business. Oh, there you go. You can click on there. Yep. Cool. Code requested. And let's just go to photos. I add a description. Yep, true. And you can add that sort of mid-sized description. I don't think it likes URLs, but you could try.
I didn't put the. Okay, yeah, okay.
Try doing the whole lot. To learn. You got 750, so you might as well use this medium one. Okay, yeah, just go apply. URL is not allowed. Yeah, so just do, because of there, because it probably won't know that iD4me is a URL. So do iD4me.me. Yeah. Yeah. Just go apply. See if that works. Oh, no, it does. It knows it is a URL. Yeah, just go. So maybe what you could say is visit the iD4me website to learn more. And make the ID at the D a capital, yeah. Yeah. Apply.
Correct spelling, is it? Yeah.
Cool. And then you could click on photos underneath messages. And the cover. Skills, good. And then we just go back to insights there won't be any insights, but just for you for now, so we know where we're going to get our insights from, Anthony. So just copy that URL up the top. And then let's go to, and so you had a question around, you were saying about your map and that sort of things. At the moment, there's there's no map associated with it yet until.
No, I was talking. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about on my other on our website.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's been an issue this morning, and I think it could be something that we've done.
Okay,
So
we'll have a look at that.
Fix it.
And then just YouTube, I reckon.
Yeah, this looks so good. I'm looking at my mobile. How you've changed everything.
Oh, good.
That's good, yeah, and it's good if you're using your mobile, particularly when it comes to the homework we're going to give you. There's a little bit of homework. It's a little bit similar to what we talked about with the sort of connecting with people on LinkedIn, except it's just actually connecting with other things. Oh, you're just going to need to resize that thing. Because we've got the same machine, I can talk you through that.
Yeah, talk me through that.
Yeah, so just go to the Dropbox and bring it up, and then we'll duplicate it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So just call this one YT copy.
Yep.
Yeah, and then open it. And then tools, resize, adjust size.
Oh.
And instead of having centimeters, just click on it's pixels, I think, or something else, right? Pixels, yeah. And just go, I think I saw, it's usually something, there it is. What's that? To go 2058. 2050, I mean. Yep. And then just go OK. That's it. And that's done. So they just go File, Save, up the top. Just close it. And then you should be able to put that image in. There you go. And just sort of drag it up. So it's sort of got a couple of lines, yep. That's it. And then scroll down and you can add the watermark, just use the same logo. Watermark, you could probably use the rectangle logo, yeah, maybe. See down below, it says square. Through that one. Oh, actually, no, we've got to go with the square because otherwise it's, yeah, it needs to be a square image. There you go. And just have it so it goes through the entire video. Yeah. And then go publish. And then we've only got our basic info to go. And then we're going to have another break. How's that sound?
Yeah, fair enough.
So let's start up the top, Anthony, just with the about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's do the medium size one. You can even add the hashtags if you want. Only the first line really is visible, but yeah. Actually, this one might let us use the video, so that's probably okay. Yep. So we could scroll down. If we copied and pasted already the YouTube, so that's okay. So yep, now you can start doing those links that you were going to do below.
Should I do view as?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, only we can see it as a member. So remember, you've got them all on Basecamp, so you can just copy them from there.
Yeah.
That looks good, man.
Yeah, so just back it. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Now this becomes a really good landing page for you, this YouTube channel. So basically, it has all your links and your website, so that you can easily find things, right?
Mm.
just probably need to load that one video that you've already got.
Do you want me to throw it into the Dropbox?
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's fine, yeah. That'd be good. Because I think that's probably what we're going to use to promote, right, as well. So that would be good. We better do the website. Yeah.
Put that at the top.
And then down below, I think it's just the email. So then we could just use that public email, which was accounts, was it?
Yeah.
Good one. And then scrolling down, I think that you've made it, haven't you? So you can just go publish. And then you can admire your YouTube channel in a. You just go view channel on the right hand side. So top, yeah, there you go. Should be looking pretty spick. There you go.
This is it.
Straight and
Nice.
just what we'll do with a few more, but just so it's easy for us to find, Anthony, just do a search. Do it in this top. Just write Dify Social up the top, and then we'll get them to follow us so that we could follow back. You might need to have. Oh yeah, no, you don't. Yeah. Yep, sweet. We actually use a similar type cover. Cool. So let's now do if this then that, and then let's also do Hootsuite. Yeah. So
I'll exit this.
yeah, just keep one of them open. Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't need that one, and then on the right hand side. Yep. This is just what we're doing here, Danny, is just make sure that your Instagram posts will also go through the Twitter. So that way we can just use our scheduler, and we know that we're not, realistically, yes, we can connect with some stuff, but it's not probably of the channels. It's the fourth. It's sort of the add-on, and it saves you having to actually, to actually pay for a scheduler, basically. So just do a sign up, yep, and we just use the same sign in as we did that we would be using for Instagram. So we'll use Danny at possibly, not that one.
Not that one.
No, so we'll just have to use maybe just type it down. It'll be Danny, and then copy and paste it yourself. Danny at iD4me.me, and then password. It doesn't actually ask for a verification, so that's the other thing. So you could just write, IFTT. Yeah. And then copy doesn't. Yep. Get more. Yep. What's this one? Body Empire post.
That's the usual one that comes up. 4 point.
Tweet your Instagrams as native photos on Twitter. That's the one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 650,000. It often takes a while to find it. Yeah, and connect. It should just do it because it may not. It may ask you to allow.
Do it again, do I?
Not usually, but
Uh,
so yeah, click on connect again. Done. Connected. Awesome. And then let's do let's go and copy that link. So often we're doing it on your machine, but in this case, you can paste that link. So as you said, just so that we know that we've done it, but really we'll never probably go back there again unless there's a problem. So and so copy the free Hootsuite link, Anthony, I reckon. Yeah, it's under setup.
we used this on here, didn't we?
Yeah, use that one. Yep. So this will, Danny, you will get an authorization here probably.
Where to my email?
Yeah, it'll just come as an email, I think. So
Correct. Done.
Yeah, save that. This might be another one of those things where, because we're new on them, there's iD4me. Yep. And you can skip this part.
Instagram.
Yep.
I'll do mine, yeah?
Yeah. Two out of three ain't bad. It's good.
Yeah. Now, hang on a sec. Yep, good.
Sweet. Winning. Continue. You could go to the dashboard and we just put in the photo, as in the
Little logo.
the little logo. Bottom left. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. You're already in it.
That's Melbourne time zone. Good.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about checking that to check.
That's it.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be asking for a save button, does it? So looks like that's that. Hopefully, try refreshing. That's weird. Click on the little guy again. Just go, account settings, yeah.
Maybe it did need a...
Is there nothing down below, the right at the bottom? Save? Just go with that whereby hide. No. No. Anyway, what can happen on time? Well, there's one save. Save brought somewhere else.
Yeah.
But anyway, that doesn't matter. We know what it's in. What can happen sometimes, Danny, is if for any reason we can't, Anthony can't get logged in, he might just need to send a verification to your email address, and all you'd do is you'd forward it back to him. That's all. It's just got a code. That's all that can happen on
I've got
occasion.
a few here.
Yeah. So
to iD4me. So
did anything?
Hootsuite.
Yeah, did something come from Hootsuite? Did it? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's probably asking you to verify. Hootsuite. Yeah. So maybe just click on that, right? So that's probably why you can't upload it at the moment.
Follow these steps. No, it's not. It's telling me to schedule your first message.
Yeah, it's just like a welcome type email.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like what Steve was meaning, if there's a problem that I can't log in, I'll send a request to your email that all you need to do is just forward back to me.
Yeah.
So I can log in.
Okay. What's IFTT?
And if TTT was the other thing that we connected. Yep.
IFTT is connected. Instagram. Yeah.
Yep.
So what's not connected?
Nothing. It's all done.
All good.
All good.
All good.
Yeah.
I reckon the only thing we could do, well, we normally do it at the end though, is to test it. But yeah, realistically, this looks to me. Let's do it. You've got a picture that we can use. Just
you guys. I don't do that. You guys do all that, yeah.
Yeah, we show you how we go, but just click on content up the top, Anthony. We just do one, right? So we'll give ourselves a bit of a shout out. Normally, we'd get you to do this probably on LinkedIn as well, because then we can all sort of engage with it. And let's just click a new post, go scheduled. Yeah, click a new post, and we'll go all three of them. And let's go. Just setting up and revising. iD4me, iD4me's social media. Media channels with Dify Social. In fact, what we'll be able to do with Dify Socials, with Dify. So if you go Dify, we'll probably be able to put just do 2 words. It does work like that if you do it all the way to the end. There you go, Dify Social. And just put the @ in front of iD4me as well. But you might need to retype it. iD4me. It's iD4me.me. That's why it won't come up like that probably initially.
Mm-hmm.
With Dify Social, do a dash. We look forward to connecting. and maybe an exclamation, and maybe that could be a lowercase w. If I'm welcome to our world, Danny. Sorry, apologies. And then you could do the standard thing that you had, Anthony, that just said to learn more and blah blah blah. It was to give the contact detail stuff, right?
Yeah,
that one there.
Do that one, yeah. And you probably the whole lot, yeah. Instead of saying connect, because we've already said we look forward to connecting, let's just have call. Yeah. And then why don't we pick it, see what happens when you do a search on and type in faces, because that actually, you just use it. This is where we can pick up on on photos as well, right? So go into the library. And you should have a pretty, you should have a pretty good selection even just in here, right? So see if there's anywhere where there's multiples, right?
Put AI faces, AI.
Just write people. Just write people.
People. Something like that, but like more above. Maybe crowd. Should I put crowd?
Yeah, crowd's another good idea, yeah. Given the nature of this, even those ones where there's people in offices and that sort of stuff, it's not the worst, right? So actually that one up at top's pretty good. What's that got in? Is that lots of people?
I think that's Lego.
Is it?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, maybe not Lego then.
Yeah, it is Lego.
Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe not that one. That one's not bad. That one on the left.
Yeah.
What do you think, Danny?
Nah.
Well, it's sort of just it.
It's all right. Yeah.
That one where they're walking the streets, the guy on the phone, that's all good.
I think I like that.
There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's it.
I like that one.
And let's just schedule it for 5 minutes time or so, or 10 minutes time, eh? Oh, there you go. It's 1:40, so let's go with that. Done. Schedule. Cool. There's the first post tested, and we should see the works after we come back from.
So we'll check all three of them. Should come up.
As you would go through to, in fact, should go to all four. So
all my notifications will come up.
It'll go through to all the feeds. Yeah. So on all four channels, basically. Yep. So if you go, so if you just hit content and scheduled again, Anthony, at the top, you'll see what's scheduled. Yep. So that's where they're going, those three accounts. And so because we've set up Instagram to Twitter, it'll also go through to there, at least the first 160 characters or something.
Yeah.
Rightio. What about we take a break and then come back at 2? How does that sound?
Beauty.
Sounds good.
Right. 2 o'clock? Done. Well done, Anthony. Well done, Danny. Cheers.
I've got a 4 o'clock meeting, so yeah.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely.